I'm Cameron Curry, the CEO for the Classical Academies, and I'd like to welcome you to this special video presentation to honor our graduates for the class of 2019-2020. This is an incredible opportunity for us to celebrate and elevate the excellence of our students that have made it through this COVID-19 and worldwide pandemic to graduate with success. I am very honored to say thank you to those students who have been with us consecutively for the past 13 years, kindergarten through 12th grade. Thank you so much, students, for enduring 13 years with us here at the Classical Academies. Special thanks to our parents who pressed in, who held the banner high regarding them being the primary educator for you, our students. Thank you so much to the grandparents, to the aunts, the uncles, our guardians, everybody who stepped up to make sure that our students were successful. So congratulations to the graduates of 2020. And to our parents, you are a special group of individuals who honored the value of education by embracing the partnership here at Classical Academies and jumping in and diving deep. And your commitment to your son or daughter has made all of the difference. So thank you. To our incredible board of directors, thank you for being a constant backstop of support for myself and this entire team who gets the joy of working with parents every single day. So thank you so much to our incredible board of directors. And to our graduates, I have a few words of wisdom as we move forward, as you step into college, career, and citizenship. Just a couple things that I wanted to share with you. First of all, be bold in all of your pursuits. Be bold. Be patient in your expectations of others. Always be patient. Be loving in your demeanor with everyone. Be kind whenever possible. Be bold in your approach to chasing your dreams. Be firm in your convictions. Be graceful and grateful for your health and all that you have. Kick fear to the curb. It will lie to you every time. Embrace joy when others win. Discover happiness is found in serving others. Be truthful in your words and in your deeds. Elevate and celebrate your differences, knowing the uniqueness that you bring to the world. Conquer life's challenges through love. And to our incredible leaders here at the Classical Academies, to Principal Samantha Bartram, Dr. Stacy Perez, and Dana Moen, thank you for being unforgiving in your pursuit of excellence so that each one of our students steps up and is bold in their academic program, and you've helped prepare them for life. So to the class of 2020, I'm proud of you, and I'm so grateful I had this opportunity to serve you. Thank you.
Hello teachers, students, and parents, and hello to all of my amazing classmates, the class of 2020. Before I begin this speech, I would just like to say we made it. Graduation is here, and no matter what life looks like right now, it is an accomplishment worth celebrating. I would also like to acknowledge our situation. None of us imagined that we would be finishing our senior year at home, or that all of the things we had planned like prom and grad night would be canceled. And yes, our class is resilient. We're adaptable. We started our junior year in an office building. We are part of a community that is changing and growing very quickly. All of you are strong, persistent, and amazing seniors. You have gone through the past few months and tried to make the best of a less than ideal situation. But I want this moment to be about all of you and not the situation that we are in. It's important, it's life-changing, and it's hard, but it will not define us. Looking back on my 4 years at Coastal Academy High, one of the things that sticks out the most is my friendships with all of you. Some might say that a small senior class like ours would be a bad thing, but I'm so grateful to have built relationships with so many of you. Through all of the ups and downs this year and the past 4 years have been worth it because you have been by my side. Some of you have become Stingrays this year, and some of us have been together since the days of the Cyber Cafe. But I believe that we have become a family and that every single one of you has made your mark on CAH. Some of my fondest memories are from senior lunch, making last-minute decisions to drive through McDonald's instead of getting sushi because minimum wage jobs were not as lucrative as they originally seemed. High school has had its rough patches, and not everything came easily to us. But we did it. We got through our driver's tests, the SAT, late nights preparing for finals, and the long, arduous walk up to the student parking lot. Maybe that's a bit dramatic, but it was always worth it because someone was walking up that hill with me. The bottom line is, you're all great friends, and you embody the things that I love about our Stingray community. Your persistence and your kindness will take you far in life. So don't change the way that you welcome newcomers, check up on a friend, or go the extra mile for someone who needs it. My relationships with our coastal staff have been amazing as well, and I know many teachers have had a huge impact on your life too. I don't have time to thank everyone, but there are a few that have not only taught me valuable lessons, but have made my time in high school something I will never forget. Mr. Perry, thank you for putting up with me in advisory and being my mentor for all 4 years. Además, gracias por todas las palabras aprendí en su clase. Mr. Ross, thank you for encouraging all of us to keep going, even with severe cases of senioritis, and reminding us of the important things, like pugs, not drugs. Ms. E, thank you for an enthusiastic approach to learning and for word of the day. Seriously, it was the highlight of my morning. Ms. Elders, thank you for believing in me as a student and also as a leader. And thank you for letting Rooted use your trash cans for a very unconventional game of basketball on many occasions. Finally, I would like to thank Mrs. Mitchell as a superhero of a teacher who has challenged me to be a better version of myself and to embrace the learning curve. I would also like to thank all of the wonderful parents who have given us countless hours of their time, mountains of support, and the encouragement we needed when things seemed bleak. We could not have gotten far without you. I would also like to give a special thank you to my parents as well as my whole family for being my #1 fans and shaping me into the person that I am today. I'd also like to thank God for his plan in my life and the opportunities he has brought my way and the amazing people he has given me to share these past 4 years with. Those we are surrounded by, the experiences we have shared, the memories we have made, have all impacted us in ways we will never know. But I know the class of 2020 to be this: strong. You're all capable of amazing things. It will be so fun to see the vibrant lives you will lead and the ways that you will change the world. We will be doctors, teachers, pastors, artists, writers, athletes, mothers, fathers, thinkers, dreamers, and we will make waves. We are the future of our country, the future of our families, and the future in our respective fields. No matter what the future holds, we will make it, just like we made it through the past 4 years. 2020 will be remembered infamously by many, but let us remember it as the year that we embarked on our adventure. Stand tall and let it sink in. We are graduates. This is our moment, even if it looks different. It has been the biggest honor to be your Associated Student Body President, your classmate, and your friend. Thank you.
What's up, Coastal Academy High School? Coach Carlton here. Super excited for today. I just wanted to take a few minutes to say thank you and to show our appreciation for 2 groups of people. The first is for you parents. Congratulations, your student made it. They pressed through. We're so grateful for everything that you did in this crazy season with COVID. We thank you for your parent partnership, for caring so much about your students, investing so much in them. From an athletic director side, we're so grateful for you driving to all of our games, driving down to Chula Vista all the time, being there to just take kids to practice. All of the away games, we're so grateful for your partnerships. We love you guys. We thank you so much, parents. You guys did it. You're amazing. What a great day. Secondly, to our faculty. Faculty, you guys killed it this year, man. I am super proud of your effort, your intentionality, the way you've articulated and communicated in such a difficult situation, the ways that you've helped so many students come alongside them and helped get them to this amazing moment in their life. We love you guys. Have a great one. See ya.
Put a letter in the mailbox yesterday. Figured no was the worst thing letter's on its way. This is just the start, 'cause I've got a long list of things I'm gonna do, and I've got time that I'm not willing to lose, and I've got daydreams and make-believes and in-betweens you're gonna see. I'm gonna make it happen. Whoa, I'm gonna make it happen, gonna make it happen. I always wonder if they liked my songs, or if anyone would ever sing along. Have I spent my time writing words that won't be heard? But I'm gonna keep taking the risk. Yeah, there'll be pain, but in the end it's worth it. And I rise above, I lift my head and smile, because people love a smile. And I've got a long list of things I'm gonna do, and I've got time that I'm not willing to lose, and I've got daydreams and make-believes and in-betweens you're gonna see. But dreams don't work unless you do. Gonna work hard. This is something I really want. Gonna play my best cards. Dreams don't work unless you do. Gonna work hard. This is something I really want. Gonna play my best cards until all eyes are on me. I've got a long list of things I'm gonna do, and I've got time that I'm not willing to lose, and I've got daydreams and make-believes and in-betweens you're gonna see. I'm gonna make it happen. Whoa, I'm gonna make it happen. Until all eyes are on me. Thank you. Congratulations, Stingrays. Bye.
Welcome, fellow graduates, staff, family, and friends. This year did not turn out quite as we expected, but here we are, class of 2020, at the end. I have had the benefit of being at Coastal for all 4 years of high school. I have been able to watch it grow and transform, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of that. From being a part of the school's first cheer team, first softball team, and first link crew, come to think of it, that's a lot of firsts, I have made memories I'll cherish forever. I'm sure many of you can remember events such as playing Mario Kart in Mr. Wood's class, performing scenes from King Lear in Miss E's class, or Mr. Ross ordering his chicken banh mi during advisory. This school not only focused on educating me academically, but helped me develop the skills I need for my career and my future. Coastal also focused on my growth as both a student and an individual. One of the most memorable and influential staff members was here for my first 3 years of high school. He pushed me to always strive for the best, even if sometimes I didn't want to hear it. He made me believe that I was capable of anything that I put my mind to. So I would just like to say thank you for Mr. Borg for making such an impact on my life. Another aspect I've appreciated about Coastal is its strong sense of community. Everyone at Coastal has played a major role in shaping me into the person I am today. Thank you to the math department for giving us the most patient and caring teachers, such as Miss Elderts, whose passion for math led me to love math, which is now my favorite subject. To the science department, thank you for allowing us to be curious and ask questions to discover the world around us and how it works. To the visual and performing arts department, thank you for giving us the ability to express our creativity through a variety of mediums. And to the English department, thank you for helping us improve the way we express our ideas through speaking and writing. Although history may not have been one of my favorite subjects, having debates on hot topic issues in government this year gave the class the opportunity to learn about other people's perspectives, which was one of my favorite activities during my high school career. Apologies to Miss E for us coming to class all riled up on those days. I would also like to give a huge thank you to Miss Amos. You were always someone I could go to if I needed help with anything or just needed to vent. I'm so proud of the team we created together, and all of your hard work you put into it does not go unnoticed. Thank you, Mr. Nick, Miss Lorenzo, Miss Cortez, for making my days just a little bit better and full of laughter. And of course, thank you, Miss Bartram, for creating an accommodating and flexible environment in which each student is able to customize their education and learn how they want to and thrive. We are so thankful to have you as one of our biggest fans and advocates. Lastly, I'd like to thank my parents for all the help and support they've provided me throughout my high school experience. Whether it was staying up late to help me edit an essay or driving a softball practice, thank you for being there through it all. In summation, this may not have been the ending we all hoped for, but we should not let that hinder our plans for the future. Some of us will go to college, others will go straight to work, but each of us will embark on our own path. I am leaving here with the confidence instilled in me by the amazing staff and lifelong friends. I wish the future Stingrays the same success I had here at Coastal. Good luck to the class of 2020 and stay Stingray strong. Thank you.
Class of 2020, well, we made it. I know this is not how we intended our once-in-a-lifetime high school graduation to go, but I may be a bit relieved that I don't have to give this speech in front of a large crowd right now. Maybe. Who knows? Life's a mystery. I'm sure at least a few of you know who I am. You know, at least 5 of you. But just in case, hi, I'm Alyssa Kelly. I moved here last year from North Carolina as a complete introvert, and I'm very proud to announce that I shall be leaving as a slightly better functioning introvert. I have to give credit where it's due though, so a big thanks to the staff members and students of Coastal Academy. Whenever someone asks me about my school, I always go on a long tangent about how fantastic and helpful everyone is. And you can quote Mr. Ross's, "You're lying," but I'm not, and the proof is right here. You took someone who allowed anxiety and challenges to overwhelm her at times and grew her into someone who can stand right here in front of you and give a speech. You helped someone who had lived in the same area her entire life feel comfortable in a new environment, and not just that, thrive in that new environment. Students, the constant offers of support and sympathy I received were like nothing I had ever experienced before. Staff members, the sincere effort you put into making sure that I understood what I was doing and guiding me when needed was greatly appreciated. Whatever challenges I or anyone else faced, we did not face them alone. We did it as a class. Attitude of gratitude, holiday happenings, the amazing teachers, principal, and staff members that we definitely lucked out on getting. Dancing at prom and other events, whether it be incredible or like me, even the respectful debates and Socratic seminars we've had. Personally, I'm gonna miss all of it. The upcoming change is inevitable, but there are some things we can do the same. Continue to spread kindness, share, and communicate. Continue to help those who are lost and in need of guidance. In the face of a pandemic, as with all challenges we've had to face, we rose to the occasion. Ms. Bartram kept us motivated and informed. Teachers and staff found new ways to educate us and keep us engaged in the learning process. And students kept in touch, offering help and support to each other. And we can't forget our parents, who had to take on new responsibilities while continuing to love and guide us. We did not allow a pandemic to define us or slow our progress across the finish line. Like the challenges I faced in moving to California and the ones you have each faced along the way, it was not something we confronted alone. Teachers, staff, parents, and students, we persevered. That spirit and community is something I will always cherish about my time here. And I hope that you keep being the way that you have been these past years, because I know if you do, you will bring positivity into the lives of those around you and change the world for the better. Now it's time to move on to whatever comes next in our lives, whether it be college, work, travel, etc. May you always inspire others with your actions as you did me. Good luck, Stingrays.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations on making it to this momentous and special day, your high school graduation. Now I know this probably is not what you envision your high school graduation to look like. And the truth is, this is not what any of us envision this day to look like. On March 13th, 2020, your teachers told you that out of extreme precaution, our school would be closing until after spring break. Some students were sad and even a little worried. Others of you weren't distraught at all. You welcomed the break from your day-to-day grind and hustle. I don't know about you, but if I knew March 13th was the last day I'd see our Fever family for the school year, I may have said or done things just a little bit differently that day. Class of 2020, I am so sorry that you didn't get to experience prom, grad night, and all of the other exciting rites of passage that come with your senior year. But I must say, when the coronavirus forced us to close campus, the class of 2020 persevered. You adapted quickly to distance learning and applied everything you've learned the past 4 years at Coastal Academy High School. Ultimately, you demonstrated your ability to think critically, communicate effectively, and achieve excellence. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat what an extreme challenge this spring semester was for you. From initially not knowing where to access and turn in assignments, to adjusting to doing school at home every day, to missing our incredible, fun Fever family. This was indeed hard. But class of 2020, I want to remind you, you have proven time and time again that you can do hard things. Now let me take you back to spring 2017, your freshman year. By the time I joined you as your new principal at the former Oceanside Cyber Cafe, or OCC, you had cycled through several principals and lost a beloved teacher. That year was full of change, but you persevered. That year, you all bonded and became the close, tight-knit family that we are today. Senior class, even as freshmen, you proved you can do hard things. As sophomores, our Stingray community grew so much that we could barely squeeze all of us in the cafe for ASB-led town hall meetings. Weren't the days of town hall meetings amazing? As sophomores, you were continually challenged academically with greater expectations, and oh yes, your sophomore year was our last year of Edgenuity. Remember Edgenuity? Now, how can we forget your junior year, the 2018-2019 school year? One question: what do the letters QLN mean to you? That year, we launched our 4-day program, Summit, and athletics program, all while starting our school year in our temporary facility known as QLN. Do you remember the handbell I would ring to signal the end of class? Or what about getting lost in our maze of temporary classrooms trying to find your next class? That year, we all grew through adversity and embraced what it means to be Stingray strong. Class of 2020, I say again, you can do hard things. Congratulations on being the third graduating class of Coastal Academy High School. Many of you are graduating today having served as club officers, having played on multiple sports teams, and performed in one or more of our musical theater casts. As individuals, you are a hardworking, dedicated group who thoroughly deserves every ounce of success and celebration that comes with this momentous day. Seniors, take pride in how far you have come. I'd like to take a moment to thank the Coastal Academy High School team of teachers and support team members for their dedication to our Stingray family. COVID-19 revealed the undeniable strength and commitment of Team Stingray. Teachers worked around the clock to modify curriculum, mentor students, and personalize learning. We have a truly remarkable group of professionals. I'd also like to thank the families of the graduates. Your continued partnership via conferences, emails, home-based support, donations, and even chaperoning is so appreciated. When I reflect on this year, I think of the many informal conversations I've had with you, whether it's sharing insight on how your student learns best, problem-solving challenges that come up, and of course, supporting your student through distance learning. You are truly a phenomenal, inspiring group of parent partners. Parents, thank you for your continued support and partnership at Coastal Academy High School. Now, back to the class of 2020. This is a truly defining moment for you. Each generation tends to have one. My generation's defining moment was 9/11. Now, COVID-19 is yours. One day, you will tell your kids and grandkids, well, back in my day, I missed my high school graduation. Why? Oh, well, let me tell you about the great toilet paper quarantine of 2020. All of this to say, I hope you can find some time to allow yourself to feel and recognize how significant of a moment this truly is. But also be sure to take some time to have fun and recharge your batteries before your next big adventure and challenge begins. Stingrays, you are ready, willing, and more than able to grasp the torch that we bestow upon you today. The future is yours, and on you the world will come to depend. May your years ahead continue to be characterized by empathy, compassion, objectivity, and a willingness to take risks. May you always lead by example, work hard, and play straight. May your successes be many and your tribulations be few and far between. We wish you everything that you so richly deserve in the years ahead. It has been an honor and a privilege watching your progress and success. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, having met and exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the state of California, as well as the expectations of Coastal Academy High School, it is my honor to present the class of 2020.
Congratulations, seniors. You guys finally made it. You are almost officially adults. I just want to say it has been an awesome experience getting to teach you guys and getting to know you over the last 2 years. We definitely had a lot of laughs together, lots of memorable discussions and debates. I was definitely never bored being your teacher. You guys always kept me entertained. I just want to say that you guys are an incredibly special group of kids, and I do truly feel privileged to have been your teacher over the last years. It was an amazing experience for me. I just want to wish you all the best of luck moving forward with your lives. I know that you all will make good decisions and do great things, hopefully not make too many mistakes, but you are now officially released into the wild. Enjoy your freedom and never hesitate to reach out if you need anything. I love you all, and congratulations, guys. You!
Hi, seniors! You did it. You graduated. This is it. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of how resilient you have been this year, where we've had to reimagine a lot of the milestones that come with your senior year. I'm so proud of the work that you persisted in doing in our class, and I'm assuming in your other classes too. And I'm just so proud of you that you made it. For my first year at Coastal, I feel so fortunate that I was allowed to be a part of your last year. And the reason that my first year here was so great was because of all of you. You are amazing human beings. You have so much potential to do great things, and I'm so excited to see what you do with your life. Take a moment, enjoy the fact that you've met this milestone, and then get really excited for what's coming next. Make sure you take some risks, do things that make you nervous, do the thing that seems a little hard, but make sure you're going after something that makes you really incredibly happy. I love you all. I'm so proud of you, and keep in touch. Congrats!
Hello, Stingray class of 2020. I've missed you guys. I wish everything had gone exactly as you had imagined and planned so hard for, and I feel for you. I'm truly proud of each of you for all of your accomplishments, and I congratulate all of you on your graduation from high school. I've known many of you since my first year at CAH, and you'll always be a special group to me for that reason. Remember the Neptunes, the cohort Olympic champs? Well, if you do, then we go back a ways. Those are great memories for me. I feel like I've really grown as a teacher as I've watched you guys grow as students and as individuals. I wish all of you the best in your future. Always try to find that sweet spot between fun and hard work. Be true to yourselves and others. Take good care. Once again, congratulations. Adios.